Hola, my name is Axel.
And I'm Haley.
Welcome to our channel. Today we're going to be playing
Tapestry.
Tapestry is a civilization building game designed by Jamey Stegmaier and published by its own company, Stonemaier Games.
It's a game that plays 1 to 5 people and usually takes about an hour and a half to 2 hours to play to completion. Players are going to take turns taking actions. Once those actions run out, the game is over. At that time, you're going to tally up the endgame points and add them to your score. Whoever has the most victory points at the end of the game wins.
During the game, you're going to be able to take one of 2 actions. The first one is the income action and the second one is the advancement action. During the income action, we're going to be able to use our player boards to collect resources and points. During the advancement action, we're going to be able to move on one of the 4 tracks on the main board. I'm going to go over them really briefly. So we have the exploration track, which is going to allow you to mostly do the explore action, and what that means is that we're going to be using one of these exploration tiles and placing them out on the board. When we do so, we're going to be getting points depending on the matching landmarks as well as collecting the reward shown on the tile. For the technology track over here, we're going to be able to do the invent action, which means that we're going to be able to pick one of those technology cards, place them on next to our capital city, and eventually develop those technologies. The military track will allow you to do a conquer action, and when you do so, you're going to be able to roll these 2 dice and collect one of the 2 rewards shown. You are also going to be able to put one of your outpost tokens out in the board, and by doing so, potentially conquering one of your opponent's tiles. The last one is the science track, and here you're going to be able to do the research action. What that means is that you're going to be rolling the research die, and whatever symbol comes up in the die, which could be one of the 4 tracks, it's a free move for you on that track. So before we begin, we're going to briefly explain our civilization powers. In this game, I'm going to be playing the mystics, and the mystics have the ability to predict the future. So what that means for me in this game is that I'm going to be able to take these player tokens. I'm going to be placing each one on one of these 4 rows to try to predict how many technology cards, how many complete districts, how many territories control, and how many tracks I complete at the end of the game. If I manage to call the correct number of each category at the end of the game, it's going to be 10 points for me.
The civilization that I chose for this game of Tapestry is the militants. Now, the militants, they seek to reap the benefits of all of the territories that they control. What this means is that each time that I take an action on the military track and I am able to conquer a new territory, I get to take an outpost off of my civilization card and place it on the board, thus revealing different rewards under each of my outposts. At the beginning of the next income turn that comes to pass, I get to reap the benefits of everything that is exposed on my card. Something about this card, although, is that you have to start at the left-hand side, and it's either the top or the bottom track that you can go on to reveal the rest of the benefits. So now we're going to shuffle up our tokens randomly and pick to see who begins first.
You start.
So I get to start. So since I'm going first, I will describe what we are going to be doing in each of the income phases. Now, at the beginning of your income phase, you're going to see these symbols that are on the very left side of your player mat. These indicate the different actions that are going to be taken during this time. So the first action is that you are going to look at your civilization card and complete whatever action needs to be taken with that. Then you are going to play a tapestry card from your hand onto your board. The third is that you are going to upgrade any one technology that you have and get your points that are available on the board that you have showing. The last thing is that you are going to collect your resources that are also shown on the board that are available to you. So since this is the first turn, we only are going to be collecting our resources. We know this because there are numbers next to all of these actions that are showing what turns all of these take place on. So, round 1.
Here we go.
Since I'm going first, I'm going to be able to collect 1 money, 1 food mushroom, 1 of these little men, and 1 star. Because that is what is available to me.
Yep, you're also going to be collecting 1 exploration tile, go, and 1 tapestry card. The tapestry cards are kept secret since there could be potential of one of them to be a trap, which will help you defend from an opponent trying to conquer your territory.
Okay.
All right, so then it'll be my turn. It's gonna be pretty similar to hers. I'm gonna be collecting 1 money, 1 workforce, 1 food, and 1 culture. I'm also gonna be collecting an exploration tile and a tapestry card.
So for this next round, we're going to actually be able to spend our resources to now take our actions. Since this is our first round that we will be taking, most of the tracks that we are going on have these funny little symbols right here. This actually means that we are able to spend any resource to advance along that track. As we get higher up in the track, we will have particular resources that we have to hoard to then spend to advance further in those tracks. So with that being said, I am going to spend 1 money, and I am going to move along the military track to take a conquer action.
All right.
I'm gonna go with this one. And we will go here.
Okay, so with that, you also get to roll the dice. And you can either collect a workforce or 7 victory points.
I am going to collect a workforce.
Okay.
Chunky guy.
Perfect. So for my turn, I'm gonna be spending 1 culture to move on the technology track. Then I'm gonna go with paper. When you acquire a technology card, you're gonna be placing it at the bottom of your capital city. When you develop, when you get to upgrade a technology card, you're gonna be moving it up and collecting this circle reward, and then later on you can upgrade it again to reach the square reward. But at the moment, it won't do anything for you.
So my action, I'm gonna spend the population?
Yeah, workforce
population, chunky guy, whatever you want to call it.
Baymax.
Baymax. I'm gonna spend the guy, and I'm gonna advance 1 more time on the military track.
1 more time.
Okay, so for this particular one, I get to get a tapestry card that I'm going to keep secret.
And this specific location has this smaller print, and this means that you can choose to do a bonus action at the price depicted on the picture. In this case, again, it's whatever resource you want to spend. So if she decides to take that, she will spend 1 random resource to gain 1 of the armories taken off her board.
So I actually am going to spend that resource.
Okay.
I'm going to spend another one of the guys, and I'm going to gain a little house. These guys are armories.
Yep. Armories, farms, houses, and markets.
I'm gonna put this right here.
Alright, so for my action, I'm gonna be advancing on science. So I'll be paying 1 foods to move 1 on the science track. And I just developed astronomy. That's gonna let me roll the die. And that is gonna let me, if I choose, advance on the exploration track, which I will actually do. However, the X on the symbol means that I won't be able to do the action.
So I also am going to spend 1 more. I'm going to spend a food, and I am also going to advance on the science track. So I will also get to roll.
Military.
Very interesting.
Do you want to
really
do
what
it?
I had envisioned happening. No, I'm not going to.
For my action, I'm gonna be spending a workforce, and I'm gonna move in the technology track. This means I'm gonna be developing, what's that? Carpentry? Carpentry.
Nice.
I get to collect a Tapestry card, and I will spend the extra resource, my last resource, I just figured, to get a market. I'm gonna place a market right over here.
So I'm also going to spend my last resource, which is a star, and I am going to advance in technology. So I'm gonna get the nail.
Alright, so for my next action, I'm gonna have to be forced to play an income action because, as you can see, I don't have more resources to keep advancing. Therefore, I'll be doing an income action. Alright, so first, this civilization ability doesn't apply to me. Then I'll be playing a Tapestry card. And for this one, I'm gonna be playing Diplomacy. So it looks familiar. You had this one last time. So it says, when played, each player gains a random resource. I'll get money back. You can get one.
I get one?
Again, whatever you want. It says each player. And then you also gain one building from your income map. So let's put this one out and place it right over here. And then I'm going to upgrade a technology. When I upgraded this technology, this is gonna allow me to gather one house. I'm gonna place this house right over here. And then I'm gonna be able to collect points. So 1 point per technology card. And then I don't have completed rows or columns. And then I get one tile. And I get a Tapestry card. And finally, I'll collect the resources shown on my player mode board. I have 2 money bags, 2 workforce, 1 food, and 2 culture. And that's gonna be it for my turn.
Get all of that. Wow.
Oh, I forgot to mention. I was the first one to advance. When you're the first one to advance, you get a random resource. So I'll get another food.
Okay. I am also going to move on. First, activate my civilization. So I am going to gain 1 money.
Nice.
And then I am going to play my Tapestry card, which I am going to play Pirate Rule.
Interesting.
Which this era, whenever you conquer a territory tile, gain the benefit on that tile in addition to the benefit of the conquered dice.
That's pretty good.
So after that, I get to upgrade 1 technology. And then I get a Tapestry card because of that.
So you're gonna be getting 1 point per technology card. So that'll be 1 point for you. Then you are gonna be able to collect for every row and column, which we don't have yet. Then you're gonna be getting a tile, exploration tile.
Okay.
And a Tapestry card.
And a Tapestry card.
And finally, you're gonna be also collecting resources.
I get 1 money.
1 workforce.
Food. 1 workforce.
And 2.
And 2.
Yeah. Alright, so for my next action, I'm gonna be doing the exploration. So I'm gonna spend a money back to move on the exploration. Now we have rafts. And I'm gonna be able to do the explore action, so I'm gonna be able to play one of these tiles onto the map. And if I'm able to match the different landmarks, I'll be getting lots of points. So I think I'm gonna go with this one. And I'm gonna be placing it. You have to place adjacent to your territory that you control. I think we're gonna go here. Might not give me lots of points, but that's okay. we're gonna go like this. So this doesn't match, but this is gonna give me 2 points. And I'm gonna be able to collect the reward, which is gonna allow me to put one of these armories into my capital city. Then we're gonna go over here. I'm gonna decide not to take the bonus action.
Okay, so for my turn, I am going to spend one of these stars, and I'm going to move up in the exploration track.
Okay.
So I will gain 2.
Okay. Alright, so for my next action, do my first move in the military track. I'm gonna move and spend 1 food to move on to archery. That's gonna allow me to do just like Haley did, conquer action. I'm gonna take one of my outposts and then place it here. After that, I'm gonna roll the dice and collect either 6 points or food. I'm gonna go with the food. And that's gonna be the end of my turn.
Okay, so for my turn, I'm going to spend one of my money bags, and I'm going to advance again in the exploration.
Nice.
So then I will be able to explore.
Oh, interesting. Yeah. So that's gonna be 3 points. You now have 4. You do collect the reward. Alright, so for my next action, I'm gonna keep moving in the technology track. So to do so, I'm gonna spend 1 food, which is gonna allow me to develop stone tools. I'm actually gonna pick one of these market buildings instead of a technology track card. I'm gonna place that here.
I'm gonna spend this 1 workforce, and I am going to move up. Just figuring out which one is best.
Ooh. Nice, that'll be 3 points. And you also get
In a building.
a farm. I think I'm gonna move on the technology track. So I'm gonna be paying 1 money back and 1 resource of whatever I want. So 1 money back. I'll pay that with culture. That's gonna allow me to move on. And this is the first time we have moved past the first sector. When that happens, the first player to get to each sector is gonna collect that landmark. For me, what that means is that I'm gonna be getting the forge, which then you can place onto your map. When you complete a district, you get to collect a random resource as shown here. So I'm gonna collect a money box. Then I'm gonna complete my ability here, which is pretty much refresh the market and then collect a technology card. So I think I'll do so. Okay. I'm gonna be going with the treasury.
For my turn, I am going to spend this 1 money bag.
Okay.
And I am going to advance
The military.
in the military.
That.
And I am going to conquer.
Pretty good.
So I'm going to take off. Do I have to start at the very
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to be putting this one here.
Very nice. You get to roll conquer dice. Money bags or 7 points.
Well, I'm going to take
Oh, that's true.
the...
You get the benefit of that tile because of your
Yes.
pirate room.
Whenever you gain a territory tile, gain the benefit on that tile in addition to the benefit of the conquer dice.
So
I get a
it's
star.
gonna give you culture, and then you get to pick one of this.
So I'm actually going to pick the money.
Nice. You still have a point? Yeah. Okay. Pretty good, taking advantage of your card.
Absolutely.
So for my action, I'm gonna be spending 1 money back and 1 workforce to move 1 more time in the technology track. I'm gonna be developing glass. This means I can choose from one of these buildings to develop. Probably go with farming. I'm gonna go with farming, and we're gonna place it here.
Very nice.
Yep, and then I will take the bonus action, so I spend a food, and I'm gonna be able to upgrade one of my cards. So we're upgrading treasury, gets me 4 points to 7.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay, so I am going to spend 1 star, I think 1 money bag, and I'm going to advance on the military track.
Nice.
So because I was the first to advance to that second level of the military track, I will also be getting a little building.
You get the barracks.
Get the barracks.
Nice.
And I am going to place this building right here in this 4 square. Then I also get 1 more workforce. And I get points based on how many of these tiles I have in my hand. So I get 2 points.
Correct.
Wrong one.
I'll take those points. There's so much to do.
So much to do, so little time.
So little resources.
How did I get more resources than you now?
I don't know how this game works. But you do amazing, so I'm deciding if I want to move on the science track. But I want to move in exploration. It's just because you're gonna get that landmark before me. But I'll try it anyway. So I'm gonna spend 1 culture to move on the exploration track, and now I can choose to get to perform an exploration tile or get a farm. If I get a farm, I'm gonna be able to complete a column, which will be good for scoring. But if I get a tile, I think I'm gonna get a tile. What am I saying? I'm gonna place this tile all around here, which is water, 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 water. So that will be 4 points.
Very nice.
11. And I will collect 1 food.
You're
gonna
very
take
correct.
that?
I'm going to take that. So I am going to
Knew it.
spend my 1 food, and I'm going to spend
I tried.
1 of these guys. Actually, no, I'm going to spend 1 of my workers. And then I am going to use this tile. We're going to go right like that.
Nice. Is that 3 points? It is.
There's 3 points. So, 12. And I get to take back my worker.
Perfect. Good move.
Oh,
Oh, wait.
I
Yeah,
went up
you
here.
did.
and I didn't
Did
actually.
you get your tile? Oh,
I
yeah.
didn't get my tile. Let me make sure. Yeah, I mean, it's the
It's
same.
the same.
Well, yeah.
Well, okay.
It's the same. I had that planned. So,
Yeah.
I get a tile. But I also get this building. I get
The
the
lighthouse. Pretty
So
good.
this lighthouse is going to go right
That lighthouse fit perfectly here.
there. It fit perfectly
I'll have
there.
to
I don't
wait
know
until
what
I
you're
get my
talking about.
treasury. Okay. Nice, good move, babe. I'm gonna spend 1 resource. I'll spend 1 money, 1 food to move on the science track.
Nice. And the tapestry card.
I'll get in that tapestry card. And I think I will actually collect. I'll do the bonus action, which is gonna have me spend 1 workforce to collect a house. I'm gonna place this house here.
Very nice.
Yeah, that'll be my turn.
So for my turn, I am going to spend 1 star and 1 workforce, and I'm going to move up in the military track.
Nice.
So I get to conquer and lay a building down. So I'm gonna take.
You're taking the middle. Very nice. Or not.
I'm gonna take the middle, I think.
Impressive.
I'm gonna take. Ooh.
See, the question is that whoever takes the middle island first gets to place a token on one of the milestones. So the first player to get the middle island gets 10 points. The second one will get 5. So there's a race to that.
I'm actually going to be taking this tile.
Oh, okay. Oh, because of your...
I get my card, Pirate Rule, which allows me to gain.
That's true.
So I am now going to roll.
Mm-hmm. So you
So
could get
I get two buildings.
Yep. So her pirate ability will allow her to gain the benefit of the tile she's conquering. The benefit is to get one of these houses. I mean farms, sorry.
Yes.
So do that first. So you get
I'll
that.
gain that.
Okay.
And then I get a resource because
she gets
of
a
that.
resource. She completed this direct.
So I am going to gain. I'll gain a star.
Okay.
Seems to be my good luck.
Then she rolled the die, and so she has the option to collect 6 points.
Actually, sorry. I'm gonna gain a food.
Okay.
I apologize.
Or she can either 6 points or collect the resource shown on the tile. So she could get 6 points or another farm.
So I'm going to get another farm.
Yep.
And we're going to put this one down in this corner. And then because of this tile, I also get to gain a armory. So I'm gonna gain this armory, place it there, then I also get another resource.
Not bad.
I'll go with the food.
I'm gonna spend my last resource to move on one more time in the science track. So I got a choice between getting a house or getting the roll. I'm gonna roll for it. Okay. Here goes. Exploration. Sure.
Come hang out with me.
Take it.
Okay, so I've got a couple more things that I have in my docket. I am going to spend a star and a food, and I'm going to move up on military.
Okay, going full power in the military.
Yes. So now I am going to place this one, and I think I'm going to go here.
Okay, so
I'm going to go.
So because of your card, you collect.
I collect a workforce.
A workforce because that's the symbol shown.
Mm-hmm.
And then she will roll the die. So 6 points or another workforce. And then you also collect a Tapestry card. And then finally you can decide to take the bonus action, which would be taking one of the armories and putting it on your capital city.
Yes, I think I'm going to do that.
Okay, so spend 1. Nice.
We like our farms and our armories.
I see that. Whereas we like a little bit of everything. We believe in balance. Okay. So for my turn, I have to take an income action because I don't have more resources to spend. So again, my civilization doesn't really do anything between incomes. So I'm gonna play a Tapestry card. I think I'm going to go with the Cold Baron. It says when played, gain 1 exploration tile and explore with it. So I can explore with this. I guess I can place it here. So that will give me 1, 2, 3 points.
Got it.
15. And I will be collecting a Tapestry card. And then it says your neighbors and each gain 1 tile. So there you go. So I'm diplomacy, Colbaron. I'm very friendly. I'm not into that like violence.
Sorry,
but,
I'm literally militant. So.
So then I'll move on to being able to upgrade, and I'm gonna upgrade my treasury. Now, when you are upgrading from the second level, from the circle to the square, there is a requirement you need to meet. In this case, myself or a neighbor has to be in the currency level of this track. And as you can see, I have the currency and all the way to banking, so I'm able to move past to this quarter level. And then I get the reward. The reward is gonna be the treasury, which is one of the it's this miniature right here. This right here is the treasury, and I can place it on my
Nice.
place it right here. This completes a district, which will give me a resource. Then I get to collect points. So 2 points per technology card. I have 2, so that's 4 points. I'm gonna move on to 18. Then I get 2 points for every row and column I have completed. I have only completed 1 column right here, so that's gonna be 2 points. Then I am going to get points for every territory I control. I only control 2 territories, so that's gonna be 2 points. And then I get a tile. I get Tapestry card. And I will be getting resources now. So I get 2 money, 2 workforce, 2 food, and 2 culture.
So I actually am going to be spending all 3 of these.
Really? Ah, you're going for it.
And I'm going to advance again
Impressive.
in a military track.
So now you have tanks.
I have tanks now.
Very aggressive.
Of course we have tanks. Look at us.
You do have tanks.
So I get this building, but
Mhm.
I'll just put this
What
right
is
here
it?
for
The
now.
tank factory.
It's a
Only
tank
fitting.
factory. Then I get to conquer.
You get to conquer, but it says if you conquer an opponent's tile, then you get to gain the benefit of both dice.
Ah, it's okay. I can't even do that anyway.
Yeah.
So I am going to conquer the middle.
Run for your lives.
So this means that I have conquered the middle island.
She gets
And
to
so I
claim
get
the milestone for it.
10 points at the end of the game.
Mm-hmm.
So I will roll. So I'm going.
So you can either collect the resource of
Which
the
is
tile,
nothing.
there is nothing, or get points depending on how many territories you control.
So I will do
So
that.
you have 6 points for you. 18.
Which is good enough for
Not
me.
bad.
And then I'm going to place this lovely tank factory
And complete the district
and
by
complete
itself.
the district by itself.
Nice.
So then I get
A random
go
resource.
with. I think we'll go with some money. No, we'll go with the star.
Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna be moving in the technology track one more time. So we're gonna develop steel. I need to spend money back and something else. So here's the money back, and we'll do culture. And we move on and we develop steel. So now this means I'm gonna be getting points for all of my armories out there. I got 2, therefore 2 points. And then I'm gonna be getting a market building. We're gonna be placing this market right over here. And as a bonus action, I couldn't decide not to take that because I'm about to take 2 techs. I think I will pass on that one. I'll pass on that one, so it'll be your turn.
Nice. So I now get to advance on to my next era. Because I am not going to spend my star, and I am just going to take that with me.
Excellent.
So I get to first activate my civilization card. So I get 1 money bag, 1 guy, and 1 food.
Perfect.
I also get 3 points.
3 points coming right up. 21.
Thank you. For my tapestry card, so I activated my thing already, got all of my resources, and my next point of business is to use a tapestry card. I am going to use wartime economy,
Okay.
which is in this era, all bonuses that cost a miscellaneous or whatever, this symbol right here, are free.
So you just get those bonuses
So I get them
like that?
for free.
What? That is... See, this is why I keep losing these games.
I told you that this card, I was like,
That's
you're gonna like this one. And
That's an amazing card.
Militants, wartime economy.
I feel like I've been set up.
So next I get to upgrade a technology card. So because you are in the technology section 2, I do get to move this up. So I am going to gain one of these buildings. I'm gonna gain a house. And we're gonna put this house right here and complete this section. So I get another resource.
Yep.
So I'm gonna get a star.
Perfect.
The stars are a hot commodity right now. Okay, next we're going to go through and get all of the victory points that are displayed. So I have one technology card, so I get 1 point.
Correct.
I have 3 rows and 1 column.
Right. So 4.
So 4 points.
Alright, so 26.
I have 4 points because of breeding.
30.
And then 1 point for every territory conquered.
So
6.
36. Damn. Really living me.
So the next part that I get to do is to get all of my resources and my
Right. Don't forget,
things.
you get a tile and a tapestry card. So
I get my tile. That's a good one for me. And I get a tapestry card. And then I am going to get 1 money, 2 workforce, 3 food, and 3 stars. So 1, 2, 3.
That is impressive amount, especially when you look at mine. Holy shit.
And I'm done.
Okay.
I told you that I was excited for this next round.
Holy shit. Okay, so alright, so for my next turn, you guessed it, I'm gonna be moving in the technology track. You'll see why. It requires me to pay 1 money back and then 2 random resources. So here goes the money back, and I'll pay the other 2 for workforce and food. So this allows me to move up here. And first of all, I'll be getting this landmark, which is the factory thing. This guy over here. It's the rubber. This is the rubber works. This is a big landmark, which is gonna fit perfectly right here.
Wow, does that complete a...
And that completes a district, so we're gonna be getting our money back.
Very good.
Thank you. And then I'll be doing the action, and I think I will get the eyeglasses that replenishes, and I'll see if I have a better option. I do. I will be getting that light bulb.
Ooh. Okay. So I'm gonna advance. I'm gonna pay 1 food and 1 workforce, and I'm going to advance on the exploration track. So I get...
You get points for all the territories that you control. So 6 points. 42.
And then because of my card, I get a free
A free house.
which is
Farm.
this.
No, house.
I get a house.
It's a farm. Sorry.
It's okay.
They're so the colors are so similar.
I'm gonna go right here.
I think for my next trick, I'm gonna do the same. I'm gonna keep on going with the technology track. So again, I'll be paying 1 money back, and then 2 random resources, which are gonna be culture and food. And we're gonna develop plastic. Yay! This is gonna allow me to put one of these buildings market. We'll place it right here. And then I'm gonna get points for all my market buildings, which is gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4. So we are at 28.
Nice.
And I will take that extra bonus. So I'm gonna spend money bags and take an upgrade, and we're gonna upgrade the light bulb. The light bulb is gonna allow us to get a money bag. All right.
I mean, why not?
Why not? I also want to point out, I just realized that I have completed one of my prophecies for technology cards. So when that happens, I get a random resource. So I'll get one of these money bags. Why not?
I'm gonna spend one of my food. I'm gonna go up in technology.
Nice.
So I get a tapestry card.
Mm-hmm.
And then I am going to get a building.
For free?
For free.
Very nice.
So we're gonna
That is the way to play.
This guy over here.
I'm going to be paying 1 workforce and 1 money bags because we're gonna move on science.
Nice.
And we're gonna take that apothecary building because we were the first one to move on there, and we're gonna place it right here. This is gonna complete a district, and we're gonna be getting a resource. The resource is probably gonna be one of these guys. And then we do the actual effects, which is I get a point for all my technology cards. I have 4.
Nice.
So 32. And then I get a tapestry card.
Good move.
Which are always okay. Thank you. That'll be your turn now.
Okay, so I am going to spend 1 guy. Move up.
Taking all those freebies.
We're gonna get a tapestry card.
Not bad. Looks like she planned this all along.
And then I am going to use my card and gain a free building.
Nice.
Got a
Combo breaker. So for my next action, I'm gonna keep moving on science. We're all about technology and science. We don't do military. I mean, who cares about that? So I'll pay my chunky guy and money bags to develop chemistry. Oops.
Very nice.
Chemistry is gonna allow me to roll the die. Exploration, exactly what I didn't want. So with exploration, I'm gonna be allowed to move, and I'm gonna be doing the effect since there's no X like these other ones. So I'll move in here. I'll get 2 points. Not super great for me, but I think I will get rid of some cards. I'm gonna be doing the bonus action, which is get rid of 2 tapestry cards for 5 points. I think I'll be getting rid of these 2 cards, and that'll be 5 points. 39. Additionally, I just realized I completed one of my other prophecies, which was complete 4 districts. I have 1, 2, 3, and 4, and therefore I get a random resource, which might not be super useful since I cannot do much with it. I'll get a money back just in case.
Nice. I am going to spend a food and a money bag, and then I'm gonna move up
In exploration.
In exploration. So I get a tile.
You develop tunnels.
And then I get a house.
A farm.
A farm.
Yep.
Sorry. Looks like a house.
It does.
And then I'm gonna gain another resource.
Nice. You completed another district. Impressive. That's a lot of culture.
We need our culture. So then I'm going to do
The
action for free. And I am going to build, looks like I could do this one.
It is 5 points because
5 points.
grass grass, water, water, water. So that's 5 points for you. 47. And you get a culture.
And I get a culture.
Impressive. Impressive. That card is amazing.
Which one?
More time. I feel like they just kept getting better. Alright, so I think I'm gonna be doing my next income.
Did you get your 2 additional resources?
I just realized I did not get my 2 additional resources from moving first.
So we're gonna back this down up.
So as I was thinking about my next turn, I just realized that my last income turn, I was the first one to do it, and therefore I should have gotten 2 random resources. And well, lucky for me, Haley was merciful enough to allow me to catch that back and get 2 resources. Alright, so for my next action, I think I decided I'm gonna move on the science track.
Good choice.
So I'll be spending a chunky guy and a random resource, so here goes. And we're gonna be developing biology, self-feeding biology. Biology is great. I'm gonna move this, and I'm kind of hoping for technology, to be honest. So here goes. Military it is. Yes, exactly what I didn't want. But it's okay. So that means I'm gonna be moving military. I've been getting 1 tapestry card, and I will be doing the bonus action by paying 1 resource to put out one of my armories. I'm gonna place it here. This will complete a district, which will give me another resource.
So I'm gonna spend 1 star, 1 guy, and we'll go with 1 more star. So
Okay.
that's 3, and I'm going to advance in the military.
Pretty good.
So I get to conquer.
You got war planes. You get to conquer. Ah, okay.
So then I'm gonna roll.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you can get.
I'm gonna get.
So you can get either 7 points or a culture.
I'm gonna get a culture.
Okay.
Kind of what I was hoping for.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna use the free,
Yes, you will.
and I'm gonna get a tapestry card.
Very nice. Okay, so for my turn, I'll do something unusual. I'm gonna move on the military, so I just get to spend 1. Move 1. We'll develop walls to protect us from violent people.
Hello.
And we'll
Hey, we
place.
haven't attacked you.
We'll place an outpost. We're gonna place it here. And we'll be rolling dice. That is exactly why I went there, because I was afraid I wasn't gonna not get a resource, so therefore I will get
A food.
a food.
Mushroom. Nom, 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 nom.
Yeah. So
Nom, nom, nom.
oh, and this time I didn't forget. I just accomplished another prophecy. I get to hold 3 territories, so I'll be getting a resource.
I am going to advance in military.
Of course.
1, 2, 3.
So now you have anti-aircraft defense.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
So we're not gonna get bombed.
Not
No.
by
So
my walls.
I get a building.
Yes, you do.
I think I'm gonna go here.
Okay.
No, I'm gonna go here. So that's my little armory. And then I get points for how many tapestry cards I have in my hand.
In your
or-
hand.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Not bad.
There is a rhyme to my reason.
So 54. Pretty good.
There was a a reason I was doing things how I was.
So for my next action, have decided I'm gonna do an income, my 4th income phase. So this time I remember, I'm the first one to do it, so I'll be getting 3 random resources. We're gonna go with 1, 2, 3.
Interesting.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna be playing a Tapestry card, and we are gonna play Revisionism. It says, this era, whenever you gain a landmark on a track, also gain a resource. If you reach an already claimed landmark on a track, then gain an armory. So I think I'm gonna be upgrading the light bulb, and I can do that because Hill is past it's on the third section of the military, and the prereq is that somebody's in the second section. So here you go,
far.
light bulb. So that's gonna allow me to put a market out on the place. I'm gonna be placing this market right here. So that was my technology. So now I get points. So I'll be getting 1, 2, 3 points for every technology card I have, and I have 4, so that's 12 points. So that's 41, 51. And then I'll get 1, 2 points for every row and column I have completed. I have 1, 2, 3 rows, and I have 1, 2 columns. So that's a total of 5. So that's gonna be 10 points for 61. And then I'm gonna be getting points that are, and then I get points for territories I control. There are 3 territories I control, so I get 64. And then I get 10 points from here, so 74. And now I'll be collecting a tile. I'll be collecting a tapestry card. I get my resources, so I get 4 money bags.
Wow.
I get 2 workforce. I get 2 food, and then I get 3 culture.
The thing I'm going to do for my next turn is I am going to spend 2 culture. And voila.
Impressive. Nice. Okay, so you just developed nuclear bombs. I don't think my walls are gonna protect me that much from that.
Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna grab
Mm-hmm.
is this lovely.
Which is a nuclear reactor.
Is that? I have a nuclear reactor.
Yes, you do.
So this guy fits perfectly right here to complete
A district.
a district.
Gives you a random resource.
So I am going to go with the star.
Perfect. Alright, so the actual effect of the nuclear bomb is that you're gonna get points for how far you've gone on the exploration track.
Which is 6.
Which is 6, so not bad. 60. And then
What is that over here?
the other symbol says also play a tapestry on top of your current tapestry. Only the new card is active.
I'm gonna play this card,
Okay.
which is Trade Economy.
Alright.
So when played, choose a current position of an opponent on any advanced track. You gain the corresponding benefit. If there is a bonus, that opponent gains it for free.
I like that.
I
So
might not choose one that you have a bonus on because there's one that I kind of like.
that's alright. Which one are you getting?
Ooh, actually, I don't know because I could get a red building because there's not really a place for me to get more red buildings.
Correct. You could
As for
conquer.
that, I could conquer,
You
but I
can roll
don't
the die.
really want to conquer. I could roll the dice or
You can
get
get a house.
a house.
You
Or I
could
could,
get points.
which I don't really want to. I'll
You
probably
could get
do.
a market. I'll give you an upgrade.
But I would only get 2 points for that
That's true.
though.
You're right.
So I think I am going to actually, I'm gonna get a house.
Oh, you're doing the science?
Hmm
Okay, getting a house.
I'm gonna get a house. And I'm gonna put it right here. No, I'm gonna put it right here. Yeah.
Alright, so for my turn, I'm going to go ahead and move on the technology track. We're back at the technology track, so I'm gonna have to pay 1 and 2 resources, so I just pay 1 money bags. And I'll pay 1 food and 1 culture. So we'll be moving up here. It's going to allow me to upgrade and do a circle action. So I'm gonna upgrade the eyeglasses. The eyeglasses are gonna allow me to get the ammonia. Okay. And then, oh, we do replenish just in case. I might want to do the eyeglasses again. Nah, the dynamite. That doesn't help me a lot.
I like that one.
Alright, so for the circle action, I'm gonna do the paper, and we're gonna develop a house. A paper house, I guess. We're gonna place this paper house right here.
So I am going to advance on the exploration track this time. So I am going to pay 1 food and 2 culture stars, and I'm going to move up to
An exploration.
trains.
Therefore, you get the
I get
train
the train station. And we're gonna put this baby, look how cute he is, right here. So with that, I actually completed another section. So
Which
I
gives
am
you...
going to gain a star.
Yep. Okay, so then you get 2 exploration tiles.
Okay.
And you can explore.
So I am going to use this one.
Okay.
And I'm going to explore right there.
Okay, that is all 6 points. Water, 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 sand. So that's 6 points for you. 6 to 6.
And then
you gain water. Alright, so for my turn, I'm gonna be doing the science. I'm gonna be moving on the science track. So I'm gonna have to pay a chunky guy 1 food and 1 money bags. I'm gonna be moving to a new era. We're gonna start doing academic research. So first things first, I get to claim that landmark, which is the academy. It's a big guy. We're gonna place him right here. He's gonna be a little bit outside, but that's okay. This is gonna allow us to complete another district, and we're gonna move on the chunky guy. This place right here allows me to repeat the effect of any other location that I am currently in. So I'm gonna be doing the electronics again. So I get an upgrade and I get a circle effect. For my circle effect, I'm gonna be using the eyeglasses and triggering the getting a new technology. I'm gonna be getting the telescope, please. Perfect. What do we have? Air conditioning. Very nice. Alright, so for my upgrade, I think I'm gonna upgrade the eyeglasses themselves, and I'm gonna be getting 1 victory point for every technology card I have, so that's 6. That puts me at 80.
So for my turn, I am going to take a spin down the military track. So I'm going to spend 2 stars. We are going to move.
We have drone assassins.
With this, I get the ability to score my rows and columns. So I have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Nice. 7 rows and columns. So that's gonna be 7 points.
7 points.
So it's 4 and then 3.
And then I actually am going to take that other additional action as well and get rid of 3 of my tapestry cards for 10 points.
Nice.
Let me say
It's gonna be 83.
this one.
So just before I take my next action, in my previous action where I got to advance to a landmark, my tapestry card that I got says that whenever I get a landmark, I also get a random resource. So I'm gonna go ahead and catch that up and get it now. Alright, so going into my next action, I'm gonna advance on the technology track, paying 2 money backs. And we're getting into a new era of computers, and I get the, what's it called? Tech Hub.
Tech Hub.
Interesting. We're gonna place the Tech Hub right here.
Nice.
Oh, and I advanced to a new landmark, so let me not forget, and I'm gonna get another resource. So now I do the effect. The effect is that I'm gonna be getting points for the spaces that I have advanced in military and science. So it's 1, 2, 3, and then 6, 7. So 7 plus 3, that's 10 points. That puts me at 19.
So for my turn, I'm actually going to use this guy up. I am going to use my
Spend one
chunky
guy.
guy, and I am going to move ahead on the technology track.
Really?
And I'm gonna get a tech card. I'm gonna get dynamite. Of course I am.
Okay, so for my next action, we're gonna keep going the technology track. We're gonna pay 1, 2, and we're gonna move on. So now we have nanotechnology, and this is gonna allow me to perform a square effect on my technology cards. So for the square effect, I'm just gonna go ahead and trigger my eyeglasses again. This is gonna give me 7 points. So 97. Oh no, sorry, 6 points. I only have six tech cards. For the upgrade, I'm gonna go ahead and do the telescope. This is gonna give me a culture point, and I'm gonna be getting 1 of these guys. And then I have the option of getting rid of 3 of my tech cards for 10 points. So I think I will take that bonus. So I'm gonna get rid of 3 technology cards. So I'll get rid of my light bulb, treasury, and probably paper. Yeah.
Nice.
And I'll be getting 10 points. So this is gonna put me at 106. And we're gonna place 1 token right here.
Okay, well I have got to move on.
Right?
Okay, so
Finally.
I am going to... So first I activate this card. So I get 1 money, 1 guy, and 1 food. And I get 6 points. So we're at 89, correct?
Yep.
After that, I get to lay down a tapestry card, mercantilism,
Okay.
and it is this era. When you gain income, you may convert food into any other resource. For each food you convert, gain 2 victory points. And then I'm going to be able to upgrade this guy, dynamite, to the circle.
So you get to do a counter action.
So I get to do a conquer. Go here.
Really? My walls are very intimidating.
Well, I guess I could have conquered you, but you might have a
Could
trap.
try. I do, maybe.
I'm just gonna. We're peaceful conquerors.
Alright, so a food.
I guess I'll get a food.
Nice.
So then I'm going to gain all of the points throughout. So each tech card is worth
1 point.
1, so I get 2. And then I get 21. So 10,
Yep.
7, and 4.
Yeah, 21 points from there.
So 1. So 1
You're at
will be at
91.
91. And then
Weren't you at 91?
I was at 91, so it'd be 92.
And then 20 points. 112. Just like that, she passed me. Again.
And then I get for
2 points per row and columns.
so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
So
14.
14 points, which is 16, 26.
And then I get 2 for every conquered.
Yeah. Which
So
is
1, 2,
8.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
So 16. That's amazing. 32, 42. What?
And then I get my resources.
Yep.
So I'm going to get 1 tapestry card. I figure we'll start with.
Yeah. Okay, 1 tie. Okay.
I get 2 money. 4 food, but actually I'm gonna do the food last. 'Cause of
Okay.
this.
Yeah.
So 3 men and 4 of those.
Mhm.
Really, I only need 2 of those. I guess food kind of helps me out though. I don't even know if that's a good card for me. So I actually think I'm gonna use a different Tapestry card.
She's gonna change her Tapestry card, and this doesn't affect anything because she hasn't used
I
it
haven't
yet.
used it at all. So I haven't.
And she's not gonna use the Tapestry card that she just
No,
got from
I put
her
that
income.
to the side. I'm gonna play Tyranny.
Tyranny.
Yeah. Where if I gain a Tapestry card, I may immediately play it on top of this card. The first and only time you do, gain 5 points.
I mean,
It's
alright.
It's a potential for maybe getting points.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. So then you finish getting your
Then
food.
I get my food. So I get 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, so for my next action, I'm gonna be reaching that final track because I wanna claim those 10 points. So spending 1, 2 to move on until the end of
So you
the
get those 10
technology.
points first.
So I will be able to claim 10 points.
Boo.
I need them. That space is the AI singularity. So I'm gonna be able to remove your player token from the technology track and place it on the starting space of any track. I'm also gonna gain 1 of each resource. This track still counts as complete. So I'm gonna start with 1 of each resource. So with this extra one, I'm just gonna go back in time and start developing technology again.
So I am going to pay 2 stars. And we're going to move on. So I get a conquer action.
Mm-hmm. It just means that it doesn't matter what you conquer, you will be getting both rewards of the dice.
I know that you probably have a trap card.
What are you talking about?
So if you have a trap card, that means I don't get any benefit?
No, you do.
What does it
You
mean?
still get your dice. It means that, like, you would not have control.
Okay.
But you still get the dice stuff.
I guess I'll conquer there because there's not really anywhere else
I mean,
for me to go.
there's plenty for everywhere else.
But there's not resources. So. Or food. Go for the food. I'm gonna try.
Okay. Well, you were right in fearing my
Another
trap.
card.
So it says you may discard this card from your hand when an opponent tries to conquer your territory. If you do, gain a random resource on top of their outpost. So I'm gonna gain a money bags.
So I still get to roll though?
Yes, you do. So you get both. You get that was nice for you. So you get 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 points. So that puts you at 50, and you get a chunky die.
Okay.
And then you get to gain a new civilization on top of the one you already have. So this is gonna be done random. I'm gonna give you 2, and you pick one of those 2. Okay.
So I am going to go with the Futurists. The Futurists mysteriously begin their civilization with significant advancements. When I gain the civilization, advance on each track by exactly 4 spaces, with the end of each track as the limit. Do not gain benefits, bonuses, or landmarks. Also, gain 1 of each resource.
Chile.
Hey, it's in the cards. I worked hard for that. Thank you.
You did.
Before I do this, I actually am going to take one of my tokens and put it here.
You reached the end of a track, yeah.
Okay, just before I forget.
Mm-hmm.
And then before I advance, I'm going to go up 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we will advance on some tracks here.
Yeah. So
So-
1, 2, 3, 4. You said 4 spaces, right?
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4. That one's ignored, but 1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Just like that. Okay, so for my turn, I'm gonna be moving in the science track. I feel like I'm getting chased now. So I'm gonna pay a chunky guy, a culture, and a mushroom to move on here. Now we have nutrition. That means I get a house, and I will be getting points for houses, which is gonna be 4 points. We're gonna place this house right here. We are going to get 4 points. So, 10.
Okay, I think I know that too. I'm gonna spend 1 chunky guy, 1 food, and 1 star.
Okay.
Stars doesn't matter. And I'm gonna move up to there.
Nice.
So I am going to redo one of the actions, which I'm gonna redo that one.
Nice. So space exploration. So you get 3 space tokens, tiles, and you get to explore one of them.
I'll just put them right here and then I'll take them away. So I can go up in science, I can get a house and then get scored for it. Or I can get
money,
food, a guy,
and 8 points.
I think I'm actually going to get the house.
Really? Interesting.
Because I think that makes the most sense. Okay. So this one, can I just like play it? I'll play it on top of my notes. I don't have anywhere to go. So I'm gonna play this right. Go here. No. Yes.
For my turn, I'm going to be moving up in science again. So I'm gonna pay one chunky guy, 1 culture, and 1 monies, and we're gonna move on. This means that I get to advance on one of the other tracks.
Interesting.
Indeed. So I'm going to move on the exploration track. That is going to give me a tile. That's also gonna give me a house, no, a farm. The farm we're gonna place here. So, I gotta pay for that. I'll pay 1 bonus to explore. We'll go with this one. We'll be able to score some major points. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one doesn't match, so that'll be 4 points. And I'll be getting a chunky guy.
Like, I don't even know what to do anymore. Okay. 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 So I think I'm gonna spend 2 food. And I'm gonna move up.
Impressive.
So I'm gonna build this one first. So this one is I get to advance in science.
Yep.
And I get to score for the number in science.
Yes.
So I'm going to advance to here.
Which means 1 house.
Which I get a house.
First a house, sorry. You have, right? We're doing this.
Yes. So
5
I have
houses.
5 houses.
55. And then how many you have advanced on science? 8. So 63.
And then I'm going to spend 1 more and get another tile.
Makes sense.
So I'm going to spend a star. So I don't really need stars. And I am going to lay this one, which allows for 1 money, 1 chunky guy, and 8 points.
That's impressive. Alright, so 8 points. It's gonna put you at 71.
So all 3 of these are played. So I'm just gonna.
Impressive. Yeah, I think that's good.
Them right here. And then I get 1 and 1.
For my turn, I'm gonna be spending 2 chunky guys to move on in science. and I'm gonna be the first one to get there. Gonna get this laboratory. I'm gonna place is that 3? Yeah.
It's a 3.
Oof. I'm gonna place it right here.
Does that complete?
Well, I should do the 4 actually.
Nice.
I'm gonna place it right there. Completes the district. Gives me a resource.
Because that would have changed.
And also I get a resource because every time I hit a landmark, I get a resource. So I'm gonna move this one. And I get to do the effect, which is regress on tech or military.
But you have
Okay,
to do
so
military.
yeah, I have to do the benefit. I cannot do technology, but I'll do military. So this will grant me a tapestry card. Pay the bonus in money to get one of these buildings up.
Yeah, because then you could just pay 1 and go up.
And with
get
that
another
building, I complete a district, so I'll get one more.
So I am going to go. I'm gonna pay 1 chunky guy.
Is it possible that you're gonna finish all 4?
It is probably maybe. No, I don't think I could. 1 food.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll go 1 star. There's no way to go star. And then we're gonna move.
Well, you could if you regress on military.
I'm not going to.
Okay. So you get to advance in one of those.
I'm gonna
Probably
advance
tech.
in tech.
Makes sense.
So I get to move up.
Okay.
I get a market.
You get 2 points for every market that you have. And then you get to upgrade if you want the bonus.
Don't know if it really helps. I don't think I want the bonus.
I'm gonna spend 2 chunky guys to advance on science. Science is gonna allow me to move forward in 2 tracks.
Nice.
So, first one is gonna be exploration, and I'm gonna get 2 tiles for that. And then I get to explore. So, oh well, I also want to point out that I passed a landmark that you already have.
Oh, so you get
So I
a.
get
Nice.
one of these.
I think you're gonna complete it all.
I'm about to explore, so I'll go with the money box. Why not? We're gonna place this here. That's gonna be 3 points. 17. And then I get a money back.
Nice.
And then I get another advancement. So we're gonna advance on science 1 more time. I'll be getting a farm, which we're gonna place here. And then that's going to, I get to score 3 farms. That's gonna put me at 20. And then I could do this, which will get rid of 2 tiles. And that will give me 5 points.
So I am going to also move up in science for my turn. So I'm gonna pay 2 chunky guys. We're gonna move up. And then we are going to regress in tech. So I am going to discard all of these.
Okay.
So I can do that, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I actually think
Okay.
I'm gonna take the 2 buildings.
Of course. Not bad. So you got the bakery. Oops. And the comp tower.
Love that. Love the bakery. Oh.
You still have so many resources. I don't know. I feel like you're gonna run out of actions. I don't know what happens.
No,
then.
I got some things.
So I'm gonna move in the military. I'm gonna spend 1 money bags. And we are gonna try to conquer the island.
I don't have a trap. I've not gotten one
Oh.
single trap. So you actually get 10 points.
Shit.
Trying to help you out.
Thank you. I need the points.
Oh,
And
and,
I'll be-
you get the 5 points for the middle.
Oh, that's true. Alright, so money max or 5 points. You're right for the middle. I think I'll go with the money box.
I'm gonna pay 2 guys, and I'm gonna move up on science.
Nice. So you get to advance
So
twice
I get
in
to
any
advance
other.
twice. I
the
wonder
same.
which track. So I'm gonna advance once here.
Right. So.
And I'm gonna get
Mm-hmm.
a village. We're gonna go here. I get to score for that, so I have 3 now.
Alright, so 3 points, 76.
And then I guess I will spend, a food.
Right.
And I'll upgrade. I'll upgrade this one.
Nice. So 4 points. 80.
So then I get to advance again. So I'm gonna advance.
So you get to do in any order you can upgrade and
Do
get
a
a
circle
circle
action.
action. What?
Doesn't really matter that much. I guess I'll do the 4 because
4
I
points.
can't conquer
Right.
anymore.
Well, oh yeah, 4 points. So 84.
And then I'm gonna
Get that bakery.
get that bakery. It's this one, right?
Yep.
And it's a 4.
Oh,
And she
what?
fits perfect right in there.
And you completed this trick, so you get a resource. That's crazy. I feel like we broke the game.
We probably
You are at 184
before final scoring.
before final score.
Okay, I guess I'll get 1 money back.
What am I
Yeah,
gonna
that's
do?
what I'm gonna do because I know now.
You have plan?
I have a plan.
Of
I'm gonna finish my board.
course you are. Alright, so for my next action, I'm gonna be moving on the exploration track. So I'm gonna pay 1 food, and then this 2 to advance. And I'm gonna be getting 2 exploration tiles. And I'm gonna be able to explore. We're gonna explore
Nice.
this guy. So might as well place it like this. So that's gonna be just 1 matching land, so it's just 1 point. But more importantly, I'm gonna be getting a mushroom.
Very nice. So I am going to spend some money. I'm gonna move up here.
Nice.
So I score 12 and 11, so 21 points.
21 points.
All right? Yeah.
Yep. So this is gonna put you at 205.
Told you I'm going for that 300.
Wow. It's a good
It's a good
game to
for
record.
me. This is like the best I've ever done.
You're gonna love me. Okay.
I'm coming for you.
That's impressive. Well, one thing I need to do for sure. So my next action is gonna be moving on the tech. Move 1. I'll be getting a tech right there. And I think I'm gonna go for the compass.
Nice.
Yep.
I am going to also advance on the tech. I'm gonna pay 2.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna advance here. So I get to,
Do an upgrade and a
Upgrade?
square.
so I'm gonna upgrade that, so I get 5 points.
Mm-hmm.
So 10.
Yep.
And then I am going to use this square ability,
Nice.
and I'm going to
Nice.
build this.
Oh, do you wanna do the bonus action, the 3 cards for 10 points or not?
So I guess I will.
Okay, so you're gonna
I'm
take the
gonna
bonus
take
action.
these 3 and get 10 points.
10 points. Coming right up. You're about to laugh me.
Coming for you. And that's my turn.
I'm gonna be taking the science action, so I'm gonna pay 2 food and we're gonna move on. So when I claim a landmark, I gain 1 random resource, so I'm gonna be gaining the culture, and I'll claim the space shuttle even though I have no space on my map, so we'll just put it out here in the forest. Then I will be scoring points for all the technology spaces I have advanced on. I want to point out that this counts as completing the track, so that's going to be 12 points plus 1, 13 points.
Very
I
nice.
need all those points. 29, 39. And then if I get rid of 3 tiles, I get another 10 points as my bonus. So I'm gonna go ahead to do that and have it at 49.
All right, so I'm gonna advance one last time on this technology track. So we go bring this
Amazing.
down to 0. We are there.
So that gives you 1 resource of each.
Get 1 resource of each. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
And you get to place that cube somewhere else.
And I get to place this cube. I think we are going to go back at the beginning of technology.
Might as well. So for my next action, I'm gonna be moving on the technology track. So I'm just gonna pay 1. And yeah. So that's gonna give me a tapestry card.
I think I will advance on the technology as well. Pay a food. I'm gonna advance on technology and gain the top one. I'm gonna see what it is. Sewage and plumbing.
For my next action, and it's gonna be my last action, I'm gonna take my last income. I'm gonna finally be activating my civilizations ability. It says, on your final income turn, for each category you predicted exactly correct, again 10 points. So the first one is have 4 technology cards. So I only have 4, so that will be 10 points for me. So put me at 59. Then it says 4 districts completed. I have, unfortunately, however you want to see it, I have 8 and I almost had it. So I didn't get that. It says have 3 territories control. Unfortunately, I only have 4. And then it says I have only completed 1 track. And that was a struggle, but I did complete the technology track and I did not complete any of the other ones. So I will get those 10 points. So that puts me at 69. I move on to, you don't play a tapestry card, but you do get to upgrade and 2 points. Oh, okay.
Oh, you could. Oh.
I'm gonna upgrade my ammonia for the win. Not really.
That's amazing.
So the ammonia is gonna let me play a farmhouse, which will complete my map unexpectedly.
That's amazing.
It is. I mean, that gives me a random resource, but it might just be for tiebreakers that we probably won't need. That was the upgrade. And then we're gonna get points on each one of these technology cards is 3 points, so that's 3 times 4, 12. So 71, 81. So then I'm gonna be scoring this row, which is gonna give me 3 points for every row and column I completed my capital city. I completed my whole capital, so I'm gonna be scoring 9 columns and 9 rows for a total of 18. So 18 times 3 is gonna be 54 points. So let's do this. This is 4, and then 50 is 30. So this is gonna be 235.
Hey, you passed me.
Then I get 4 plus 7, that's 11 points. So 36, 46. And then I get 10 points from here and 10 points from here, 20. So 66. Okay, then I get points for territories I control, 2 points for per territory. I have 4, so that's gonna be 8 more points, which is gonna put me at 74. That is almost my end of score. I just have to do those, but then it's Haley's turn.
Okay, so for my next turn, I am going to advance on the technology track. I am not done yet. So I'm going to spend 1 of these food, and I'm going to advance to here.
Tapestry.
Get a tapestry card. I am going to spend 1 star to gain that house. So then I will go again.
Mm-hmm.
So I am going to spend 2 chunky guys.
Okay.
And we are going to move
Moving
up
on this side.
So I'm gonna roll 4 times.
Yeah.
So military, so that's +5.
So 5 points.
Science +5.
Exploration
+5.
+5. Military
+5.
+5.
Okay, so then I am going to go on to my next section. I'm gonna spend a food,
Mm-hmm.
and I will move up here, and I will gain
Get attack.
a tech card, which I guess doesn't, I don't know, go for whatever's under here.
Nice, assembly line.
So then I'm gonna go quickly onto scoring because we're running out of battery. These are complete.
You get the militants
So
one
I
more
get
time,
the militants, so I
which
get
is
10 points.
15.
And then I get to upgrade a tech card.
Nice.
So I'm gonna upgrade this one. I will gain this, and that
You get the great
will
comp power.
complete my city. So from here, we'll go with scoring. So I get 3 times my 3 tech cards.
Yep. So,
So
9.
9 plus 10.
9 plus 10. 69.
So then I get 21.
And so 90.
I'm just gonna wait on that one. Then we'll get 2 times, I think 7. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Yep.
5, 6, 7. So 14.
4.
And then I get 3 times 18 as
Same
well,
as
which
me.
is the 54.
54 plus 4. 58.
And then
Wow.
another 10.
68. Alright, so that was the last turn. There's no more action, so now we're just gonna score the milestones. So here
You get 10.
I get 10, so 84. You get 5, so 73. I get another 10, so 94. And you get 10, 83, and then I get 5. Oh man.
99. We
That
both
was
had
so
great
close.
games. Whoa.
I was so close to reaching 300. That's amazing. Well,
That was the longest
this was
game.
insane.
of
I
this
don't
game.
think I'm not sure what's the highest recorded. I'll try to look it up. But
It's
this is
probably
what
like 500. Like,
you got 383.
I believe we played it correctly. Thank you so much, you guys. If you made it this far, kudos to you, because this was the longest game of Tapestry I've ever been a part of or seen myself. It was super fun. I hope you guys enjoyed yourselves and had fun, learned something new about the game that you didn't know before.
Yeah, let us know in the comments below what's the highest score you know of Tapestry, because this was impressive. We thought before today, we thought that 300 was a ridiculous amount of points, and she just got 383. So
Don't know how that happened.
yeah. So if you like this kind of content, please subscribe. We're planning on making more of these videos in the future.
Yep, we're planning on doing a couple of other types of projects as well, along with rule videos, potentially setups, maybe unboxings, but definitely further down the line some reviews once we get a couple more gameplays in.
Yeah, so thanks for watching us. Until next time.
Bye! That they control. I see you're shaking your head.
That's been funny.
Is free.
What? That is crazy. That